Now that Superman is out, and of course Peacemaker is up next, James Gunn has taken it upon himself to explain the basics of DCU canon and the multiverse. And well, since he's confirmed hundreds of multiverses already exist, and this is canon, this is partial canon, and this isn't canon, let's go over what the basics are. Yeah, it's definitely going to be easy. Ahead of the release of Peacemaker, James Gunn is answering questions in regards to Superman, of course, other dimensions, multiverses, as Superman dabbles in that, but we know that Peacemaker is directly going to deal with that, as James has already talked about what's going on with Peacemaker, him knowing about the existence of another universe, wanting to go there and live a better life, be more of a heroic figure. They said they're going to tackle that. So James Gunn was recently asked about the fact that the canon doesn't make sense, and can he just explain what canon is? So he decided to break down the basics. He said, and I quote, "Short answer, only Creature Commandos forward is pure canon. For instance, Rick Flag Jr. was killed because he heard Rick Flag Sr. talk about it in Creature Commandos, not because of what we saw in The Suicide Squad. Long answer, only Creature Commandos forward is pure canon. Peacemaker is almost entirely consistent with that canon, other than the Justice League. The Suicide Squad has a lot of consistencies, but I think of it like a imperfect memory. In Peacemaker Season 2, Peacemaker discovers an alternate world where life is everything he wishes it could be, but this discovery also forces him to face his traumatic past and take the future into his own hands." End quote. So I personally think all of this being reiterated and said by James Gunn does simplify things a little bit, and I think it's great. So anything we know that's from The Suicide Squad, largely ignore it. Just a couple of the things that they make passing mentions of obviously make sense and exist. So if they bring back Idris Elba and his Bloodsport, cool, that's canon. They know each other. What else? Who knows? If we address it, that's canon. But I don't think it really matters at this point, especially when Peacemaker is jumping universes. So it's easy to sort of just look at everything and go, you know what? Canon is canon. Here's what's canon. Here's what's not. Yes, you got the DCEU. Yes, elements of that are canon. But again, who really cares? You know, moving forward, just look at it as what it actually is and how it's presented at face value. And I think that that's the way we got to handle this, because the DC universe already started off on a bad foot with the DCU by canonizing Peacemaker and not just saying, well, Season 2 is completely different, which makes sense from their perspective because they don't want to alienate people, but it is what it is, so who cares? Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer it exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.